Hi everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Lamplight City. We are in the DuPree Manor and we've just found out some very disturbing news. It turns out Madame DuPree had a secret compartment behind here that had a whip in it. Now, the whip, as we learnt from Amelie, has been used to physically assault the servant. So we know Jean DuPree, her husband, is also scared of her, partly because of this. So that might explain why he's absent a lot of the time, because he's actually fearful of his wife. So we now know that Madame DuPree, in addition to what we knew before, is not a very nice person at all, is she? So let's see if we can use this new information to figure out what exactly has gone on here. We can potentially accuse Juliette Montgomery of being the killer. She does have means and motive, but I'm not sure that she actually did it. I kind of want to investigate this new line of inquiry and see what we can come up with. We're going to speak to all of the guests. Well, not the guests, sorry, the members of the family. Starting with Andrew here, then we'll go to Juliette and Jean.
I have some questions for you.
Alright.
Right, okay, so we can ask him questions now. Let's ask about Guy and Celine then.
Did you know Guy Dumas?
The old gardener? Sure, I knew him. We didn't talk very much. He was just a servant after all, but he seemed like a nice man. He stopped coming around about 2 months ago. Too bad, really. He did a good job of keeping the gardens looking nice. The new one is alright, but he just doesn't have that special touch Guy did.
Suspicious that they disappeared. Maybe they just left, but I don't know.
Were you familiar with a servant named Celine?
Yes, I believe she was one of the maids. I didn't talk to her very much. Oh, she quit not so long ago. At least I assume she did. I haven't seen her in about 3 months.
Thanks for your time.
Ooh.
My pleasure.
I wonder if there's something really dark going on here. Is it possible the mum was doing something really dodgy? Did they quit or did they get killed?
This quack hasn't got anything more for us to learn right now.
I'm starting to wonder if there was some sort of murder going on here, you know? I don't want to do that. We need to find out more about Guy and Celine. I think the only way we're going to do that is to speak to Jean and Juliette. So let's try Juliette first, and then we'll go to Jean and ask him about all of this. Wow, this is
Hello again, Miss Montgomery. Mind answering a few more questions?
Hello, Mr. Fordham. Not at all.
It's a very in-depth story, though. I love it. Let's ask about Guy.
Do you know Guy Dumas?
Yes, he was one of our servants. He used to enjoy reading my books, as well as Andrew's.
When did you see him last?
Just last week, he came by to see me and
Ooh.
asked to borrow some books.
Do you know where I might be able to find
So
him?
he's alive.
Not really. I get the impression that he moves around frequently. But I can tell him you're looking for him next time I see him, if you like.
Please do. Although hopefully I'll be able to find him before then.
So he is alive.
Were you friends with Celine, the maid?
Yes, I was quite fond of Celine. She was so sweet and interesting to talk to. One day, she just left the house with no explanation. Mother said it was because she had found work elsewhere. I was terribly saddened. I wish I'd had the chance to say goodbye to her, at least. What's your interest in her?
Oh, I was just curious, that's all. No more questions for now.
Then if you don't mind, I have work to do.
Sure, go back to your work. Yeah, this... We know Guy's alive. Well, we know that she saw him a week ago. We don't know that Celine's alive. This is all getting quite messy, isn't it? Let's speak to Jean.
Oh, Mr. Fordham, you're back.
I am indeed. I have questions. Big
Can
questions.
we talk, Mr. DuPree?
I suppose so. Yes.
Alright, well, let's ask him about Guy and Celine first, and then we'll talk about the film.
Tell me what you know about Guy Dumas and Celine.
I'm sure I have no idea what you're talking about.
Lies!
They were former servants of yours. Do you not remember them?
Oh, I remember them. I just have nothing to say about them.
Of course.
I met some bad liars in my day, but this guy really takes the cake. We'll get him, somehow.
I think it's probably because he's scared, though,
Do you
honestly.
fear your wife, Mr. DuPree?
Do I... what?
The question's quite simple. Are you afraid of Madame DuPree?
Why on the ether would you think that?
Amelie told me you were. I found this bloody whip. You're clearly afraid of your own shadow. Let's just confront him with the whip.
I'd be afraid of someone who kept a bloody whip in my bedroom. Care to explain that?
You don't know her like I do. No one does. Well, no one aside from the servants, I suppose. She's cruel, Mr. Fordham. Crueler than anyone or anything I've ever seen.
Damn. Well, let's ask about the cruelty then.
Tell me more about Madame DuPree's cruelty.
She treats the servants like animals, Mr. Fordham. She would say the most vile, awful things to them. Things I would expect to hear on the Gascon docks, not from the lips of a grande dame. And the beatings. Oh, God. The screams I would hear from somewhere in the house. I never dared find out where.
Oh, God.
Nobody else ever heard the screaming?
No. She was cunning. She would do it when no one else was around. Once she knew I had heard, she threatened me. Told me she would...
Yes?
She threatened to expose my secret, Mr. Fordham.
And what secret is that?
Our marriage is one of convenience. It's all for show. Laura has herself a well-to-do husband, and I'm a normal man in the eyes of society.
Oh.
I see.
I
I
see.
suppose that would explain a few things.
Well, now, how was that not obvious to you? The soporific is really having a bad effect on you.
Don't worry, Mr. DuPree. Your secret's safe with me.
Thank you, Mr. Fordham.
All right, well, let's ask a bit more.
Tell me what you know about Guy Dumas and Celine.
Celine had an accident.
Right.
What kind of accident?
Laura thought Celine had been stealing her silverware. She got a bit carried away with a beating, and...
God.
DuPree killed Celine?
Yes.
I knew it.
She did.
I knew it.
In order to keep it quiet, she had Celine placed in our family tomb.
Oh.
I see. What about Guy?
I don't know. I never saw him again after that.
Well, this case has certainly taken a turn for the sinister.
It has.
I'll be going now.
Au revoir, Mr. Fordham.
Ah, Jesus. So she did kill her. So Madame DuPree is a killer. No one's killed, someone tried to kill Madame DuPree, but she's the only one who's actually killed. Well, we need to go back to the tomb then and find out. So I thought there might have been more at the tomb because it was still in the casebook. Oh, Jesus. So we know Guy's alive according to Juliette, but then, how credible a source is that? I'm thinking she's probably telling the truth. So Madame DuPree is a killer. There we have it, confirmed by Jean, who it turns out is gay, and they're in a marriage for convenience. So we're not going to reveal his secret though, but obviously Madame DuPree, not a very nice person at all. So maybe the open crypt is where she hid her.
This must be what was going to be Madame DuPree's final resting place.
I don't see anything inside.
What, were you expecting a note from her attacker?
No, but I was hoping for some kind of clue at the very least.
Or maybe it's one of these unmarked ones.
These crypts are reserved for future generations of Chestertons to rot in.
There are only 3 left.
Then let's hope the Chestertons aren't opposed to spending eternity cozied up to one another.
Alright, is there anything we can do here?
These crypts are reserved for future generations of Chestertons to rot in.
There are only 3 left.
Then let's hope the Chestertons aren't opposed to spending eternity cozied up to one another.
John Patrick Chesterton, 1740 to 1825. Patriarch, leader, family man.
Are we looking for
Desmond
a specific
Chesterton,
one?
1745 to 1810. Strong in life, stronger in death. Jane Scott Chesterton, 1746 to 1815. Ab Eterno. Sarah Chesterton, 1784 to 1812. I told you I was sick.
I love that one.
Celine, 1823 to 1844.
Oh my god!
Taken too soon. Rest ye with the angels.
I completely
Wait a
missed
minute.
that.
This is Celine, the maid.
What? What is this?
Somehow
Paper.
a piece of paper got wedged into the side of the vault.
Can we take that? Pull on the paper, use the tweezers on the paper. Leave the paper alone. If we pull it, might it rip? Let's try using the tweezers, seeing
Carefully
as...
now.
Oh god, okay. Let's do it very gently. Very gently. Something about paying.
Got it. Nice work for you.
Scared the crap out of me. I thought I'd ripped it. Him shouting, got it.
Interesting.
Scared the crap out of me.
Leaving notes for the dead. How very touching. I wonder if anyone has left me one at my grave.
She will
Quiet,
pay.
Bill, I need to think. We know this note is likely from Guy. Now we just need to figure out where to find him.
She will pay
Is
for
there
what she
anything on the
did
other
to
side
you.
of that piece of paper?
Bill, you're a genius.
I wouldn't give me all the credit just yet.
Let's see, a receipt for an extended stay at the Stun Arms. Does that sound familiar at all?
Vaguely. But I can't recall anything off the top of my head.
Looks like we'll have to do a bit more searching.
Oh, I'm thinking Guy did it. I'm thinking Guy did it to get revenge for her killing Celine. So what did... So, Juliette said she saw Guy. He came to borrow some books. Could he have borrowed some books about the ether stuff? Maybe? Is there anything else here? I'm guessing that was probably what we were meant to find. It's kind of weird that she buried her in the crypt. I mean, I guess it makes sense. It's not some place someone would really look, but in the family crypt of all places. Right. So we have a location now for... or do we? No, we don't. Okay. Can we go to Upton and see? Does she maybe know where this place is?
Can we talk?
Go on, I'm listening.
Right, we're not going to accuse Juliette. No, we're not going to wrap up the case.
I wanted to go over the case with you.
Okay, what have you got?
Right, Guy's note. Here we
I
go.
found this note in the Chesterton tomb. I think it was left by the person who attacked Madame DuPree.
Nice work. Sounds like you're about ready to wrap things up.
I will be as soon as I find him. Take a look at the other side of it.
Part of a receipt for a hotel?
Yes, but the name is only partially visible at the bottom.
Stun Arms. The only hotel that comes to mind is the Boston Arms in Chumley.
Of course! I knew the name sounded familiar. The stories I could tell you about that place. Not right now.
Right, yeah, of
You're
course.
helpful as always, Upton. Thank you.
Good luck, Fordham. I hope you find your suspect.
Excellent. An objective has been
That's
added.
enough about the case for now.
Okay,
So,
That's it, I think.
then you'd better get back to it.
all of a sudden, it doesn't look like Juliette's involved at all. Maybe she was, I don't know, but all of a sudden she's not. So we can return or we can confront Guy. We're going to go and confront Guy. So it looks like Guy killed, or tried to kill Madame DuPree to make up for the fact that Madame DuPree killed his wife, his girlfriend. Here he is.
Who is it?
Be gentle, be forceful, be discreet. Be gentle.
I'm Miles Fordham, a private investigator. It's extremely important I speak with you, Mr. Dumas.
Private investigator. What do you want?
Just to talk. May I come in?
Yes, I suppose so.
I found your note in St. Denis Cemetery. Care to explain what it means?
How did you...
I'm a private investigator, Mr. Dumas. That's what I do. Now we can either do this the easy way or the hard way. It's up to you.
I left that note for Celine. I didn't think anyone would ever find it.
So it was you who attacked Madame DuPree.
Yes. Yes, it was me. I confess.
I can't remember the last time a suspect actually confessed. If only they were all like this.
But please, Mr. Fordham, you have to understand. The woman is evil.
Oh, she is.
If only you knew what she did. Please, don't arrest me, Mr. Fordham. You have to know the truth about Madame DuPree.
Relax, Mr. Dumas. I'm not going to arrest you just yet. I'm perfectly willing to hear your side of the story. Now let's take this nice and slow.
Ooh, here we go. We're going to find out the truth. Madame DuPree.
What can you tell me about Madame DuPree?
She seemed like a nice woman at first, but after working for her, I came to know how awful she truly was. When no one was around, she would beat me and some of the other servants for fun, say the most cruel things, call us horrible names.
Why didn't you just leave?
She threatened us, told us she would make it impossible for us to get work anywhere else. It's already difficult enough getting a job that doesn't force you to operate those awful machines. To be blacklisted by Madame DuPree would have been the final nail in the coffin.
Right. Okay, let's ask him about himself.
How did you come to be employed by Madame DuPree?
I used to work in an iron factory in Chumley, but a few years ago, they brought in some steam machines to help production. One of the machines had a problem, and my friend Connor and I were assigned to fix it. We had no idea what we were doing, but we wanted to keep our jobs. I don't know what happened, but the next thing I knew, Connor was dead, and I was badly hurt. I swore never to go near one of those machines again. After I got better, I spent a few months looking for work, but it was impossible to find any jobs that didn't involve steam tech. Then I found out about Madame DuPree. Working at her home seemed like an improvement. I had a decent bed to sleep in. The work was not difficult, and I even made friends with her daughter. But Madame DuPree soon showed her true nature.
Okay, let's ask about Celine then. So it's all coming out now.
Tell me about Celine.
Oh, my dear Celine. She was the most beautiful thing I ever saw. We were going to get married, you know. Then that devil killed her. She beat her to death in front of me.
God.
I was powerless to do anything.
That's horrific.
Please, Mr. Fordham, I don't want to remember. Let us speak of something else.
Okay, Albert Martin.
Do you know Albert Martin?
No. Who is that?
He's Juliette's lover, falsely accused of the crime you committed.
I had no idea.
Are you going to let an innocent man die because of what you did?
No, of course not. I suppose things got out of hand. It was not my intention for someone else to take the blame for my actions.
Alright, let's ask about the death.
So why did you attack Madame DuPree in the way you did?
I knew that if I went to her home and killed her, I would be caught and thrown in jail.
Right.
I needed to find a way to do it quietly and not make anyone suspicious. Also, I wanted her to suffer for what she did to my Celine. I had read about toxic plants in Juliette's schoolbooks, and I knew a bit about them from working as a gardener.
See.
So I decided to poison DuPree and make her appear dead so she could be buried alive and suffer the same way she made us when she would lock us away in her secret room.
That is clever. Let's ask about... Oh, secret room.
Did you say secret room?
Yes, Mr. Fordham. It was no bigger than a coffin. She would place us inside if she was especially mad at us, with no food or water, sometimes for days at a time.
God.
We couldn't scream because she would stuff our mouths. She would also plug our ears and cover our faces.
What?
How often did she put you in there?
Only a few times, but that was more than enough. I'd rather not think about it.
So you have no idea where it is?
None. I only remember Madame DuPree would say the same thing any time she was about to put someone in there. A perfect servant must behave.
A perfect
I
servant
told you
must
everything,
behave.
Mr. Fordham. Are you still going to arrest me?
I haven't quite decided yet, Mr. Dumas. If I can find this secret room, it would be enough to charge Madame DuPree with a crime. However, if you haven't been telling me the truth...
I have been, Mr. Fordham. I swear it. I'll even make you a deal. If you promise me you'll try to find the secret room, I won't leave this hotel.
All right, Dumas, it's a deal.
Well, at least now we can go straight to Upton and have him taken in. Unless you really do believe him about the secret room.
To be honest, I do. Like, it sounds too horrific for him to have made it up, and it sounds
That's
exactly...
all for right now, but I'll be back.
Sounds exactly
Yes,
like
Mr.
what she
Fordham.
would have done,
I'll
to
be
be quite
here.
honest. God, this has really taken a dark turn, hasn't it? So, find Madame DuPree's secret room, and then return to Upton and accuse Guy Dumas. Yeah, we know it's not Juliette, so we're going to have to find the secret room. But we will do that in the next episode. Wow, this took an unexpected turn really quickly. It turns out I was wrong about all of my suspects. It was someone we didn't even know existed to start off with. Well, we did know a little bit about the new gardener, but not the old gardener, right? So very interested indeed. We're going to find this secret room in the next one, and we're going to blow this thing wide open, and we're going to hopefully get Madame DuPree arrested as well, because she deserves it. So as always, guys, thank you very much for watching. A big thank you to my patrons Arcades Games, Wayne, Nate, Terminally Nerdy, Paul from the Phantom Fellows, and Lyle for all the support. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, make sure you subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all next time.